Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana, and in front of me today I have the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar for 2023. Now, if you've never seen this before, it's an advent calendar for card makers like us, and there are 24 little windows that you can open and reveal crafty surprises for us to make cards with. Now, I got this last year, but there was absolutely no way I was not going to get it again this year. I'll show you what was inside last year's windows. Quickly, these were the dies. There were some embellishments. There was stamp sets. There were actually even embossing folders. And here's another one. And there were stencils. So that's what we can probably expect to see in this year's calendar. But this year, I decided that I would open it and make some inspiration with it every day, just because I had so much fun watching other people open their doors and see what they made with their contents of their kit. So, dun da da da, this is the first day. Let's open the actual calendar. Last year, I remember on the first day, there was a mailbox. And it was just so darn cute. I'm pretty sure that was the first day last year. It was a cute little mailbox. And I just thought, I was so in love with the calendar right from the start. And it just set the tone for the whole month. I was like, wow, what's going to be there tomorrow? Okay, so this year, it looks like, wow, a bunch of presents. They just do such a great job with the graphics of the calendar, too. Okay, let's look for day number 1. Here it is right here. Where is the place where you punch your finger? There it is. Do. What is it? Oh, this year, that's right. Last year they had a little problem where the windows were sort of moving, or the contents of the windows were moving around between spots, which is not good. So it looks like this year they've put a little paper window to prevent that from happening. And we have a die. And what is it? It's a car. You know what? I was wondering if the car... See, last year they had a mailbox on the front, and then the first die was a mailbox. And I'm pretty sure that this car is represented with this die right here. Yeah, so this year... Actually, this is just an open. This year I'm going to, like I said, make cards. And I don't know if I'll get around, if I'll have the time every day to film an entire process. I might just show you the card that I made. But we'll see how it goes. So there's the car. This is probably the side plate. I don't want to guess at what these are until I've actually cut them out, because I'm not really great at visualizing exactly what it is right from the start, but I'll just show you what's in here. So there's the tire, and then there's a cute little for you that will go right there. And oh, it looks like this is a gift. That's a present, and then there's the little... Sorry, it's kind of shady there. Whoops. The sun is shining in at an angle. So there's a present, and then there's the bow for the top of the present. And I'm not sure what this is. Maybe the trim on the car? I'm not really sure until I cut this all out. But let's go cut it out, and I'll see what I'll make with it. Okay, I'm back with a couple of cards I made. This one is the first one I made, and I decided to recreate the card from the front of the calendar. And to do that, I just cut the card out of an extra piece of silver cardstock and then trimmed it horizontally here and just plopped it on top of this red die cut, which I cut twice just to make the card a little more solid. And I used the same paper for the hubcaps, and I think it looks really cute. Then in the background, I have the bottle brush tree die from Spellbinders cut out of a couple of colors, 3 colors, I think, of cardstock, just to make it look a little more interesting. And I have some silver and gold gems from my stash placed in various spots. And then this scallop die here is one of my favorites. It's a nesting die from Waffle Flower, and I use it all the time because I just think it's so pretty. And then the background paper is made by using this embossing folder, which came with my Spellbinders Platinum 6 that I got recently. It was included, and that was the first time I've used it, and I think it looks really cute. It looks kind of like leaves, or it could just be a pretty pattern, depending on what you think. And now this is a 5x7 card, And I trimmed the green layer just 1/8 of an inch so that there would be a nice little white border around the card because I wanted it to match the white here on the card. And I just love this card, but then I loved it so much that I made another one very similarly. And this card I used Cosmic Sky paper, this blue paper. Isn't that a pretty color? This green color, I don't know what the name of it is. It was just a piece of cardstock from my stash, but this is Spellbinders Cosmic Sky, and I just had to buy a pack of it because it's just such a pretty blue. And the only difference with this card is that I didn't make the car into a convertible, and I didn't put the For You here on the door because I knew I was going to put this other greeting. And the greeting comes from this set, which is Classic Greetings. And I just cut 2 layers of the greeting. One layer I cut out of white cardstock, and then this one I cut out of Cosmic Sky. The top layer I cut out of Cosmic Sky. And if you ever have trouble gluing layers together, I have a tip for you, and I'm going to show you right now how I did that. If you leave your die cut in the original cardstock that it was cut from, or if it pops out and you put it back in, it makes it so much easier to glue a second or even a third layer of die cut on top of it because that original layer of cardstock is stabilizing it. Now, if you've ever tried to do this without doing it this way, you'll know that it just moves around all over the place and it's very difficult to pin down while you're gluing it. But look at how easy it is when it's stabilized. Okay, so that's it for day 1. I hope you enjoyed these cards, and I'm going to be making something every single day from the Crafty Advent Calendar, so if you're interested, please tune in and see what I make with the other days. Okay, bye for now.